So I've been using the Meike 16mm Cine lens for almost 2 years now. A good portion of the short films on this channel were actually shot exclusively with this lens too. It's my trusty go-to lens for scripted shoots, and I honestly love using it every chance I get. But is it the right lens for you? Let's find out. You might be wondering whether you even need a Cine lens. In short, if you do video work, the answer is yes. Now, does it take precedent over audio or camera gear? No, not really, but eventually all video shooters should pick one of these up. Cinema lenses are all about precision. They have manual declicked aperture controls that allow for smooth exposure adjustments, and a large throw for smooth focus pulls. They also have teeth built around these rings, which can be connected to a follow focus for even more convenience and versatility. This also gives you the option of having someone else worry about focus while you operate the camera. But even if you don't choose to do this, pulling focus on one of these lenses is much easier than with a photography lens, which can be finicky because of their focus-by-wire design. Cinema lenses are also typically built like a tank. This Meike 16mm lens weighs over 1.5 pounds, and the construction is so good that even after 2 years of regular use, I've hardly noticed any wear and tear. I find the image quality of this lens to be fantastic. It's a tad soft wide open, but it's definitely usable at any T-stop. And yes, I did say T-stop instead of f-stop. What's a T-stop, you might ask? The T-stop value equals the f-stop value divided by the square root of the lens transmittance. Now, what the heck does that even mean? Let's break this down. You need to know that between 10 to 40% of light can be lost between the front element of a lens and the camera sensor, and this amount can vary based on the particular lens and focal length being used. In simpler terms, because not all light is transmitted equally between every lens before it hits the sensor, a T-stop measurement takes this into account. Essentially, when using a lens marked with a T-stop measurement, you can ensure that the exposure is near exact across multiple focal lengths and even lenses. In layman terms, proper Cine lenses are measured in T-stops because it's more accurate, and the Meike 16mm happens to be rated at T2.2. Now, enough blabbering about apertures and T-stops, let's go out into the field and get some test shots. Now, the big question of this video, is this lens better than the Rokinon 16mm Cine lens? Well, picking a lens primarily comes down to personal preference. Hopefully the test shots in this video helped you determine if this lens is right for you. Now, in my opinion, the Meike 16mm is better than the Rokinon because from what I've seen, the Rokinon is crazy soft at the edges of the frame, especially when shooting wide open. Also, the Meike seems to have superior build quality, which I would say is well worth the extra $50. Anyways, I hope you found this video useful, and if you did, hit the like button and tell me in the comments what you think about this lens. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.